Right now, right this second, you're being watched. No, there might not be spies snooping around the corner, or a vast surveillance system that may or may not be catching your every move. What is for certain, though, is just about any activity conducted on computers can be collected and monitored. But is there something you can do about it? The answer is yes. It's called a crypto party, and they're happening right now around the world. In places like Boston, Chicago, Oakland, and Cairo, people are getting together and learning about the basics of digital encryption. From learning how to use the Tor project, a program that allows people to connect to the internet by sending data through a series of nodes to essentially make traffic almost impossible to monitor, or using a simple plugin to ensure your conversations are encrypted from others. Here, a beginner's guide to computer cryptography is carried out in a single setting, where amateurs, novices, experts, and, well, anyone can explore and learn how to make sure what's meant for one person isn't put out there for everyone. Scoping out the agendas of some of these events on cryptoparty.org, one can see that discussions largely cover items such as smartphone security, but central to almost all of them is an introduction to the Tor project. Developer Nadim Kobaisi has concentrated his efforts in recent years on CryptoCat, a simple browser plugin that allows two or more people to communicate over the web off the record.
Well, a lot of people like to use Facebook Chat and Google Talk and web IM services like that, and that's great. But these services actually communicate what you're talking about to Facebook and Google, and there's no privacy. Your communications can easily be intercepted by these parties and also by governmental organizations. So CryptoCat does the same thing. It tries to establish a similar web IM service that's easy to use, just as easy to use, but at the same time, there's also a transparent layer of encryption.
And while programs like the Tor project and CryptoCat are being made so even Americans can communicate freely with one another, it might be the best move of any in hopes of keeping the internet open. With the launch of WikiLeaks in 2006, activists around the world were given an established, relatively accessible outlet to publish secrets about repressive regimes and air other dirty laundry that some states might not want out in the open. But despite President Barack Obama's campaign promises for the most transparent administration ever, the government has ramped up its attack on whistleblowers. In fact, just recently, the House of Representatives voted to renew the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, lets the government spy on emails and phone calls they suspect to be sent to anyone outside of the United States. So whether you're a whistleblower or just a regular computer user who wants to keep their personal communications personal, there is a need for encryption, even in 2012, even in the United States. But it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Hell, it's a reason to party. In Washington, Andrew Blake, RT.